Well, when I build brand, I think of the person and I start with that. It's like, who am I going to serve? And this isn't like Janelle's original thought, you know, it's like, if you listen to all the good brand experts and marketers, you know, some of my early mentors like Seth Godin, they've been saying this for ages. So you think of who you want to serve, what you're making it for. Sometimes it even starts with scratching your own itch, because if there's you, there's others, and you're finding them, and then you launch products based on what that avatar or person would want. For instance, I'm working on a new brand right now with, I like to launch products now with celebrities and influencers, because you get to hack like the system. They have the audience, they have influence. You create a product that's perfect for their audience. I mean, you already know what they want. They're telling you in the comments, they're following you for a reason. You have trust.
And they did what, 4 years of surveying, if you think about it, before going to market?
So, yeah, we just have all of this information. I mean, you can just mine, you know how we like read the reviews on Amazon to get ideas on how to make the product better. Well, their comments in their YouTube videos, you know, or on their Instagram are just full of beautiful information on what would be perfect for these people. They're basically like asking you to make something for them. So that part's super easy. And when you make that for them and you can tell the story of why you made it, it's like a slam dunk. And everyone's like, how do you do so many $1 million launches? I'm like, well, I kind of cheat the system. I find someone that already has an audience, because I did my first Amazon brand. I did the traditional, I bought, like, I was in ASM 2, I think it was, or Amazing Selling Machine 2, like back in what, 2014, 2015. And those were the days of Amazon. Like, you know, if we talk about like Gravy Train, that was it.
You buy any trinket on Alibaba, pop it up there, and you're like, I'm selling 50 a day, and my ACOS is 21. It's like,
my first brand is like, I want to bring in drums, you know, because I wanted a cool set of drums. So there was a problem. I wanted a less expensive set, and I knew that I could probably source it in China and get a really nice drum set. Instead of thousands of dollars, I probably get one for $400 to $500. And then I was like, man, I could make a killing if I made a brand around this and started bringing in really nice drums and then selling drums. So that's what I was working on. And I had a business partner, and he was like, we ran a marketing agency, and traditionally we were doing doctors, lawyers, and dentists. So I have a really strong marketing. So in my mind, marketing's always kind of been my thing. So I was like, I can see how we can crush with this, you know. And then we'd have like the Diablo's, like this Chinese yo-yo that's really hard to learn, but super cool when you can get it down. And I was like, we can create Ty the Diablo guy that teaches tutorials. And then we can have like a library that we drive people back. Cause I was always like, I got to get people's information on Amazon. I want to own my customer. So I was thinking about the insert strategy, how to drive them to our website, how to get them to purchase the online video tutorials. Like, I want to monetize this in as many ways as possible. And then too, I was like, no, we don't market to kids. We market to the moms and the grandparents, because, you know, 2014, 2015 is like that whole era where everyone thought like, you got to get your kids outside and play. We didn't have esports teams, and there wasn't ways to make $1 million being a kid that sits in your basement playing video games. Like, everyone was worried their brains were going to turn to mush, right? So that was the story we went with. Like, we went after grandmas, we went after moms, and we created Kickfire Classics, and they were good old fashioned fun. You know, get your kids outdoors, off the screen time, and it just resonated. We knew our avatar. We were launching product after product, from kites, and so it was never like, let's go on Amazon and see like what keywords ranking. It's like, I got the corner on the market of moms and grandmas who are worried about their kids' heads turning to mush because they're on the iPad.